In a touching display of friendship and compassion during one of the most difficult periods of his life, Johnny Depp provided Eric Dane with a place to live rent-free in one of his Los Angeles properties. This gesture aimed to alleviate the financial pressures weighing on the Grey's Anatomy alum as he confronted the harsh realities of amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, ALS. In the months leading up to his death at age 53. Dane passed away on Thursday, just 10 months after publicly disclosing his diagnosis, leaving behind a legacy of resilience, advocacy, and meaningful connections. Dane and Depp had known each other for years through mutual friends in Hollywood circles. When Dane's health deteriorated following his April 2025 ALS diagnosis, Depp stepped in quietly but significantly. According to sources, Depp allowed Dane to reside in a home he owned above the Sunset Strip, essentially without charging rent. The arrangement was flexible. Dane was told to pay whatever he could, or couldn't, depending on his circumstances. The intention was clear: to remove one major source of stress so Dane could concentrate on his health, family, and advocacy efforts rather than mounting bills or housing instability. Eric had one less thing to worry about, an insider explained. Johnny wanted to do what he could to ease the financial burden. This act of kindness highlighted Depp's reputation for generosity toward friends in need, even amid his own high-profile career ups and downs. The news of Dane's passing came as a profound shock to many, though his rapid decline had been evident to those close to him. His family released a heartfelt statement. "With heavy hearts, we share that Eric Dane passed on Thursday afternoon following a courageous battle with ALS. He spent his final days surrounded by dear friends, his devoted wife, and his two beautiful daughters, Billy and Georgia, who were the center of his world. They emphasized his transformation into a passionate advocate, determined to raise awareness and push for research breakthroughs. He will be deeply missed and lovingly remembered always," the statement continued, noting his gratitude for fans' support and a request for privacy during their mourning. In one of his last interviews, conducted virtually in December 2025 for I Am ALS and Synapticure on Giving Tuesday, Dane described ALS as something so horrible. Yet he maintained a surprisingly buoyant spirit. He reflected on a recent guest role on Brilliant Minds, where he played a firefighter and 9/11 hero named Matthew who struggled to disclose his ALS diagnosis to loved ones. Acting opposite Madchen Amick as his wife, Dane found the experience cathartic, a way to process his own reality through performance. "It was very encouraging that my spirit remained buoyant in the face of something so horrible," he said. He admitted he had anticipated crumbling emotionally. "I have no reason to be in a good spirit at any time on any given day. I don't think anybody would blame me if I went upstairs in my bedroom, crawled under the sheets and spent the next 2 weeks crying." But he was pleasantly surprised to discover inner reserves of strength he hadn't expected. This mindset fueled his tireless advocacy. Dane stressed the importance of educating people about ALS, what it entails, its devastating progression, and the urgent need to overcome bureaucratic obstacles in research. "I make sure that people are aware of what ALS is and what it's about, and more importantly, what we can do to combat it and improve the landscape," he explained. Symptoms often emerge subtly and advance quickly, making early detection challenging. Dane first noticed issues in early 2024 with right-hand weakness, leading to months of tests before the April diagnosis. By June, his right arm was non-functional, illustrating the disease's merciless pace. Despite the prognosis, typically 3 to 5 years of life expectancy, Dane's journey was abbreviated and intense. Through it all, his estranged wife Rebecca Gayheart remained a pillar of support. The couple met in 2003, married, and welcomed daughters Billy, 15, and Georgia, 13. After 14 years together, Gayheart filed for divorce in 2018 amid irreconcilable differences. But Dane's diagnosis prompted her to pause proceedings and recommit as a close friend and co-parent. "We are best of friends. We are really close. We are great co-parents," she shared publicly. "We really figured out the formula to staying a family. I think our kids are benefiting greatly from it and we are as well." Organizations like the ALS Network honored Dane's impact, naming him their 2025 Advocate of the Year. "His courage in the face of ALS inspired millions," a tribute read. After publicly sharing his diagnosis, Eric used his voice to raise awareness, reduce stigma, and shine a global spotlight on the urgent need for treatments and cures. His honesty helped humanize the experience for countless families.